Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 9 of our slow and immersive playthrough of Frostpunk 2's campaign on Steward difficulty. And we've made it 186 weeks into the campaign. We're now probably in the middle of chapter 2 or so. So about 3.25 years we've been, 3.5 years into the game since we've stumbled into New London, found the captain on his deathbed, took over, secured the supply of coal for the citizens, and won the vote of confidence. We've then found an old dreadnought station by exploring the Frostlands, secured a supply of oil, which isn't really sufficient now that our population has grown so much to pretty much 20,000 now between New London and old dreadnought. Even that's not quite enough, so we're trying to rectify that. But we have a solid trade route, what is it called, a skyway even, between the old dreadnought settlement and New London, exchanging oil for goods and materials between the two. We've also decided to adapt our generator to use any type of fuel, so we went with the Frostlander kind of ideas faction in that sense at least. So we will kind of bet on relying on exploring the Frostlands and establishing many different outposts, as opposed to building New London into one great metropolis. So we're going to disperse, we're going to explore, we're going to find outposts, and we're going to get resources that way. To that end, that's pretty much what we've been doing, exploring, and we're in a good shape. We have unfortunately run out of coal around New London, and the only source of fuel now is this outpost we've managed to secure with our scouts, as well as the old dreadnought. However, we're still not really quite pumping enough oil. We did manage to find 50,000 barrels, I guess, of oil that we just put in our storage. We just dragged it into New London, and we're kind of eating through that at a very, very fast clip. In the meantime, we are researching the advanced fracturing pump jack, for which we have 17 weeks left. We need 21 weeks to actually research it. That's in fact the first order of business, probably to rush our researchers. Research speed is extremely increased, trust falls. Okay, I think we can afford that. 12 weeks, perfect. Yeah, we need to get this done now. Yeah, that's a decent use of trust, I think. So we'll get that done. We have also secured an outpost in the Tesla City, what used to be the Tesla City research outpost, which is boosting our research speed. It is occupying our Frostland teams, however, of which we desperately need more of. Now, we are also exploring, I do believe, right? We are exploring, I think, the valley. Yep. And that's taken up 10 of our teams. So I think in the meantime we could also... We don't have 20 teams for this. Yeah, we don't have enough teams to explore anywhere. Other than some of these open territories. Coal, materials, the meadow. Okay, we need 20 teams for the meadow. Frostland dwellers. Maybe we explore this valley here. Possible findings, cores and prefabs. 14 weeks to do so. What are our alternatives? Languid herd. Yeah, we could get 90 more food. Food remaining, yeah. Okay, we are obviously occupying this fishing village and getting food out of that. We are stockpiling food. We have a good amount of food. It will be filled in 14 weeks. We do have a whiteout coming in we're about 190 days, and it's coming in to 60, so about 70-80 days. That's what 10 weeks, yeah, sort of 12-13 weeks, which is not great. We only have enough oil for 15 weeks, and we're not oh, this is really bad though. We're gonna run out of fuel. We're going to run out of fuel by the time we get there, guys. Now in the old dreadnought, yeah, we are getting another oil online, hopefully very soon. Because I don't even know. Because even if we get more oil here, the thing is, even if we get emergency shifts going, we can pump more oil. That means we'll build a stockpile here. But what we cannot do is... okay, we do have a stockpile of coal here. It will be filled in 13 weeks, so we will have a little bit of a stockpile. But we desperately need oil, frankly. I don't want to use any more trust. Although we are going to lose that trust anyway. When hang on, we're going to lose that trust when the heat, when the cold comes. It requires favor. Yeah, we can't hold evening prayers, unfortunately. Can we train workers? No. No, at the moment, yeah. Evolver faction comprises about 15% of our population. Okay, just about even with Faithkeepers. Frostlanders are 39% of our city. New Londoners are 29. Okay. Well, let's think about this. Do we use that trust? Or do we build that? I guess we do have 14 weeks. Let's go ahead and unpause. Let's focus on getting this district up and running. We do have a little bit of workforce. I mean, we will have some workforce freeing up from that prefab district. We did in fact even get, yeah, this was us breaking through right to the oil. So we do have 295 people. If we grab some more, no, we need a little bit more even. Extraction, we need 600 people for that. I am, to be honest, perfectly fine with just getting this like so. Oil district set up. Right, that's gonna take a few weeks. How many weeks is that gonna take to actually build? It's not very clear, I have to say. Not very clear. How long does it take to build districts? Not really. It's not very clear. But yeah, we do have a few people left here. 30 weeks. Yeah, they're just slowly. It's fine. Putting them to productive use. So they're slowly getting more and more prefabs. This is at the pump jack, which we are trying to desperately research and upgrade to something greater. Getting heat stamps. Yeah, we have more than enough prefabs, to be honest. If anything, we have surplus now. We are in fact missing food here. Hang on. This isn't really great, is it? Resource transfer. Okay, somehow, how did that happen? Honestly, how did that? We should really be stockpiling. Right, okay, we don't need, I don't understand. So I think it's some bugs here or something like that. No, let's keep, oh, okay. We actually can now transfer, okay, we can transfer a lot of resources at the same time, which is great. Right, because, yeah, we need to transfer pretty much kind of as much as we can. Yeah, perfect. I forgot we got the Skyway now. Now what we do need is we're going to need to build a fracturing pump jack, which give us 100 oil. For that we need 300 workforce here. 180 heat stamps. Okay, we need to save heat stamps or raise funds from our populace. We have like 100 people, but we need 300. How do we? We need to send some people from New London over to Dreadnought. I mean, it will take a little bit of time, but I feel like we have to do it, right? Because we got advanced pump jacks. Advanced pump jack, 600 workforce requirement, and it gets us 180 oil as opposed to 100. So we're about to get, yeah. Just wondering, is it worth just waiting still? I mean, okay, let's go ahead and pause. We're waiting for this district to be constructed, so we're waiting anyway. Once it gets constructed, I wonder You know, does it cost less to upgrade a building than to build a new one? I would hope so. But rather, while we're waiting, we know we need oil, and we know we need people to get that oil, so we need to send some colonists over to the old dreadnought. And we probably need about... Yeah, we need about 300 people, don't we? No, 300? No, this advanced pump jack actually needs 600 people it needs. So we're gonna need 300, 300, 600. So we need 1,200 workforce. 63. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so in New London, actually, we have 72% of the population. Because here we have the factions, but in the old dreadnought, it's just colonists, is it right? Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So there are benefits to keeping people in New London. Okay, let's sort out this event first of all. A beacon of hope, incoming whiteout. Steward, our guards have encountered a group of frozen, terrified outsiders at the edge of the city. They speak of stories spreading among the destitute groups, scraping by in the frozen wastes, that our improved generator can ensure safety for all, that here people can have a future. It seems New London has become a beacon of hope in the face of incoming whiteout. There will be more people coming. Population growth increases, laws regulating outsiders' influx unlocked. Population growth is extremely increased. I see. Okay, let's go ahead. I mean, since we have those laws unlocked, let's have a see. Let's have a look. Outsiders. Citizenship. There are no clear rules about who can settle in the city. Accept all outsiders. Equality supported by faith keepers. We will welcome all who wish to join our city and share in its benefits, regardless of their ability to contribute. That's a recipe for disaster, if I'm honest. Admit no outsiders. Allow productive outsiders. We will only let in outsiders who will contribute to the city's economy and turn away the unproductive. Percentage of active workers will slightly increase over time. Population growth is marginally increased. Heat stamps income per capita is marginally increased. Yeah, I do think we go with that. I mean, we can't just accept everybody. Let's go ahead and propose. I mean, you need to carry your own weight if you want to stay in our city. Because it's not because we're bad, it's because it's just the way it is. I will negotiate. We are gonna, against their worldview. Frostlanders, open to negotiate, mostly hesitant. Okay, Frostlanders, please vote for. What are we gonna give them in return? Research silica foundry, factory where silica sand is utilized to smelt iron ore into materials with limited heat demand. No, we already have, I think this is the sawmill. Research and hold vote, weather adjusted shifts. To protect worker health, workplaces must adapt working hours to the weather conditions. Production efficiency is slightly decreased. Now we can't afford that. Advanced biowaste hothouse. Yeah, massive, that's where we already have that. Massive biowaste hothouse where natural bacteria are endlessly cycled to fertilize crops. 100 food output. Because we already have a biowaste hothouse, so I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and accept. Hold the vote. Yeah, and let's regulate who we accept in our city.
Hear ye, hear ye. The proposed
Law
law
passed.
has been approved.
I see. Okay, so people should be happy. We could ask for heat stamps. It would be nice. And then, it would be nice to ask for more heat stamps, but we can't. Okay, so let's go ahead and transfer some people. I think we can afford to do so, right? I mean, we're gonna get more people in here in a second, but let's go ahead and send people to the old dreadnought. In terms of workforce, we need like 1,000, but let's first actually make that available, for example. Right, like for example, we have 1,000 people here. Let's go ahead and turn this off. That gives us 1,000 people to work with. I know that means we're losing food, but I just want to do it once. I don't want to send people and have everything decreased by a tiny bit. That is a little bit frustrating, if I'm honest. Sending employed workforce. Districts and buildings in the source city will deactivate. Okay, we need 300, like we said, we need 900 workforce in that city. So 900 we need. Where do we get it from though? Right. Well, let's maybe reduce our materials income a tiny bit, something like this. Potentially. We do have housing. We are gonna get 600 people from here quite soon, or 20 weeks. Yeah, we should get an influx of people in New London, so it's okay to send a little bit more rather than less. I understand why it says this when clearly we have 1,300 workforce available, so 1,300 sent people. Why can't we be like this? Why can't we send like about a little bit, like about 900? Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Relocate. Right, we still have 400 left, so perhaps we put this back on, and we put this back on. I mean, as much as we can. Let's go ahead and unpause. We have a good surplus of everything in New London. Let's go to Old Dreadnought. We are getting the extraction district set up. It will take these people a little bit of time to arrive. Where is the whiteout though? It's 36 people have returned to work. Okay. Okay, they shouldn't take them long at all. 2 weeks, yeah. Not sure where the whiteout just went. I hope it's... Is it still happening? Hope that's not it though. Fortitude Valley explored. Okay, let's go ahead and pause. What do we have here? Fortitude Valley. Fortitude Base. Rowett Expedition. Possible settlement. The abandoned base welcomes us with the Fortitude sign. The roof has collapsed on a lab where scientists studied the cause of the frost, but the training halls remain intact, along with the equipment used in attempts to contact other generator cities. We could take all the preserved supplies back to New London, or we could leave them, making reactivating the base less costly. Take the supplies, prefabs, cores. No, I think we've learned our lesson. We want to leave the supplies. We may construct an outpost here to assist our exploration. Yeah, we don't need the prefabs. Fire up the radio tower and better equip our scouts for what lies ahead. Exploration cost decreased. If we take it, the roof has collapsed. Okay. Connect trails. 10 Frostland teams. Okay, what's the other thing here? Dreamers' Mine. Rowett Expedition. An ironworks sits at the surface of this mine, its walls covered with designs for wagons and transports. A smaller glassworks once fabricated fragile scientific instruments. Few tools remain after many years of scavenging, but there is still iron at the very bottom of the shaft. Okay, 200 materials. Again, 10 Frostland teams, and we could get an extra 200 materials. We do have enough right now, so we don't necessarily need it. So this could create a settlement. Requires settlement heating. Research. Okay. Let's have a think about this. We do have 20 teams. Prefabs or cores. Open territory safe. Mountains requires 25 Frostland teams. Challenging territory safe. 20. Rugged territory safe. Prefabs, cores. A passage here will allow us to pass through the mountains. Food. Even though lower than the ridgeline nearer the coast, this area is notorious for unpredictable avalanches. 25. Okay. What about mountains here? There was a region that had potentially had people to find. The meadow? Yeah, I think it was the meadow. Yeah, there we go. For a few years, flowers appeared in this field. It seemed they had adapted to survive in the frost. Then the whiteouts blew the last of them away. Only weeds remain. Some say that when the first spring comes, flowers will grow here again. I think we'll do that after the whiteout in case... And we'll probably take some casualties, but for now, I actually think, why don't we connect this coal? 20 Frostland teams. It's not very efficient, but at the same time, yeah, we need all the energy we can like stockpile at this time, right? That's what I would say. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, 250 coal. We need, yeah, that's what we need right now. Okay, we do have 10. I mean, we can explore just the valley, for example. Years ago, our scouts found abandoned Imperial Exploration Company equipment in this valley, and the captain ordered an expedition here. The whiteout years forced us to withdraw from here a long time ago. Sure, let's just start exploring this, and we'll see how far we get to. Keep our Frostland teams, you know, used. Excellent, so we are getting more oil. Okay, perfect. I mean, we do need an actual building though. Oh, we need pump jacks. Now here, did we actually get that population influx or not? 11 weeks, 6 weeks, okay. Get that in, let's save up those heat stamps. Yeah, we got those people coming. We need to research settlement heating and skyways, but I mean, not really a priority. Fishing village about to deplete. That's not great news. It's not great news. Pump jack, 180 stamps. We're gonna need more materials as well to maintain this whole thing. So first of all, let's do resource transfer. And let's do meat demand. So why does this say? Like, this is not meat demand, this is like as much as you can. Let's give it small stockpile, kind of small stockpile uptick. Let's get this one to a small stockpile upkeep. Let's get this. No, that's not what this button does at all. There we are. Spring oil is still minus 300. That is crazy. Yeah, but let's at least get on top of this. We do need some stockpile at the old dreadnought as well. Yeah, we're gonna get more coal, which is great. We do have a stockpile of coal here. Squalor, significantly increased by mechanical factory. Well, that's kind of life, guys. Lots of housing. Yeah, we do have a surplus. It would be nice to have an even bigger surplus, frankly. Okay, this will do for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and wait a couple of weeks for some heat stamps. We do have 5 weeks for this. I mean, yeah, I wonder if this is going to be a waste. Like, if we're going to have to spend full value on building a pump, I don't want to waste those resources. So maybe, I mean, it's going to be 3 weeks of output. There's nothing to sniff at. Where is the whiteout? The whiteout is no longer showing. Is it off the agenda now? No. In any case, we are pumping oil, so we should get 80 and 80. So we should get 160 oil from the advanced jacks, and another 180 from this, and that's still barely enough. That's crazy. We need to do something about our heat. We need to research more insulation. I don't know, because I mean, this is all we're getting. Like, there's just nothing else left here, you know. Okay, let's put these people to good use first of all, and just be done with this prefabs resource deposit. It's just not much for us to do other than wait. We are gonna get a warmer season, but where is the whiteout though? Not sure. Wait, we have 10 Frostland teams that aren't doing anything. And why is that? Well, that's because we've established this unmet requirement. Hang on a second. For example, cancel expedition. Unmet requirements. New London. Okay, so are we... Is this happening? Because we need coal. We filled in 1 week. So we do have a lot of coal. Can we actually switch our generator from using coal overdrive off? Emergency council session. Gather all delegates and bring them to the council for an emergency session. Okay. District. Adaptive heat pumps, council hall. Why can I not order it to use coal rather than oil, for example? Is that not possible? Right, I want to stockpile oil and use coal instead. Is there really no way to do that? Is there... Fuels. Coal, oil and steam are types of fuel that can be used to power the generator and create heat. For years the generator has been running using only coal. It needs to be upgraded to use other fuels. Depending on which technology you implement, your generator may use only oil or all types of fuel. Fuel might be available in deposits near the city, but for more you will have to venture out to the Frostland to find some and transport it back to the city. Okay, but how do I make it use fuels? Okay, stockpiling, output and demand, generator heats them. Temperature whiteouts. Okay, but whiteout is suddenly off the agenda. Outpost colonies, harvesting areas. Very interesting. I mean, obviously you should use coal. Surely there must be a way for me to say like, hey, use coal. We can have two other upgrades actually. If we do end up somehow construct hubs, heating hub, heat demand in neighboring districts is decreased. Additional heating tower, lowering heat demand in neighboring districts. Very interesting. Fuel stockpile hub. 50,000 capacity, requires 1 more workforce. Really? Okay. Let's try this. Let's do fuel stockpile, because okay, minus 10% workforce requirements. Okay, but we need to touch it. Okay, that's very interesting. So it needs to be next to some sort of industrial district. That's very interesting. So our materials district will need fewer, but not the industrial district. Proximity workforce demand in neighboring extraction districts is decreased. We could build it here. Right, we could have. Yeah, we could actually get less in both. And then you're really gonna make me do this game? It looks like it, but this is too good of an opportunity to pass up, really, right? So let's do that. will be filled in 1 week. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Yeah, no, know what we're gonna do. We're gonna transfer resources. Coal. Alright, that should give us give us 2 weeks. Let's frost break this. We're gonna need to frost break this anyway. Get the 10% reduction. Get that stockpile to 100,000. That, I mean, it's not really a great use of our buildings, frankly, or our resources, but at the same time, looks like the game just, we're just gonna waste our coal. That's silly. Right, let's also just maybe turn this off. Right, just give us a little bit more time to actually build this thing. New Londoners' demands met. The New Londoners are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Relations with the New Londoners improve, trust rises. I see. Well, can we raise funds from them? 246 heat stamps. It'll never hurt, and it's going to take a long time to reduce it. It's only 29% of the population. Ask New Londoners to contribute all they can for the good of the city. Yeah, we don't really need it, but we can use that trust. Okay, the trust falls. Not that much, though. Advanced biowaste hothouse. Heat dispatcher. Food energy efficiency. So yeah, this is kind of what we need. But at the same time, we need that advanced hothouse to please the evolvers. Advanced biowaste hothouse. Massive biowaste hothouse where natural bacteria endlessly cycle to fertilize crops. 10 weeks. Research the idea. Diseases increase. 20 heat demand. 100 food output. Now let's do it while we have you know, accelerated research to make sure we meet this. Promise to Frotlanders. Time left 1 week. Come on, it's not 1 week. Surely.
Steward.
Surely it's not. Let's have a look at this event. Experimental adaptation evolvers. The evolvers' experiments have reached a new level. In addition to blood warmers outside of the body, they have begun using oil to power improved prosthetics. I don't feel like a burden anymore, said one evolver who had lost his arm to frostbite. Out in the settlements, I'll be able to work in the cold longer than anyone else. The Faith Keepers, however, are terrified. They have asked you to ban these experiments. The human body is sacred. Soon everyone will be pressured into these adjustments, with whoever refuses left to freeze. Evolvers' workforce ratio increases. Unlocks enhanced workers as evolvers action. Ban the experiment. No matter what we do, we cannot leave our humanity behind. Agree. I mean, this is kind of going a little too far. I mean, but if you lose limbs to frostbite, I mean, rather than just, you know, being a burden and being, you know, effectively, I don't want to say useless. It probably wasn't your fault. Maybe you're working out in the cold. You got a frostbite. You lost an arm. Right? Everyone should be allowed to improve themselves. Evolvers' fervor is increased. Yeah, let's go with evolvers. Yeah, I mean we have to, like, this is survival. Yeah, let's go with this. Ready to enhance workers' productivity with radical new methods.
Steward.
Okay. Band project on the special enhance workers. Requires favorable relations. They have weak fervor. Marginally increased by evolved experimental prosthetics. Fervor measures how many radicals are active within a faction. These radicals increase tension. High fervor means that this faction's actions, like protest, will be more violent and severe. Okay. Relations, okay. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, but I guess we have to go with the hot houses. So, haven't we selected that already? Yeah, we have. Okay, frost breaking. Okay, 2,000 people live among us now. We do have the fuel. Let's do fuel stockpile. Yeah, well, this will provide us with additional workforce as well, including that district eventually, so fine, let's build it. How much does that cost us? 80 heat stamps and 100 workforce. Man. Fine. I will let you do that. However, here, let's build extraction, advanced fracturing pump jack. 400 workforce, construct requirements 400. So we build it here. It's a full cost. So we had 3. So that actually did cost. That was full cost. Can we not demolish this building? 135 heat stamps. Interesting. Hang on. I mean, I do want to build these kind of at the same time if I can. 250 heat stamps, 150 prefab. 1 cores it requires. Well, yeah, if we're going to spend our cores on anything, it's going to be on oil, given it's absolutely vital. Okay, let's go ahead and unpause. We don't have the heat stamps. We're going to need to ask for contributions, aren't we? I mean, we're getting 30 per week, so it's going to be, what, 3 weeks? 5 weeks until we actually get enough to upgrade one of these, potentially. We have the council. Could actually propose something new as well. Okay. No problem. Let's demolish this district. We do have 129. Can we actually 250 heat stamps? So it's really is, wow. So it's full buildings. Good thing we didn't build just a normal pump jack here. Rallies ended due to negative relations. Your supporters have ended their rallies. Okay, let's have a look. I just want to see what happens here. Okay, we got lots of oil and lots of coal. Here we still have, okay, not enough oil and a lot of coal. Resource transfer. Certainly. So we have just about enough. Do need more materials here. We cannot let our oil just have a 10 here. We need 24. Okay, so we can't actually. That's fine. Let's reduce the amount of coal we're. Yep, there we are. So we're 600 each way. Transfer resources. Okay, let's get more people in here. Well, they're almost out of material. 74 weeks. Interesting. Okay, we have a surplus of materials now. Let's get the food back online. Back to stockpiling. We need more goods. Are we working these? Yes, we are. We actually get this going as well. Just use this up finally. We need more housing. We can do that. Oh no, we can't. How can we not get more housing? Very interesting. Okay, the whiteout is coming. It's coming in 60 days. Looks like it's been pushed back. Not sure why, but fine, we'll take it. Okay, we had population growth. We need more people to come into our city, I guess. Oh, dearie me. Okay, we're still missing materials, by the way. Fraction district needs another 600 workforce. This district, perhaps we could extend it. This is a little bit frustrating. Like, why can't I extend it like just a little bit more if I wanted to? It's a little bit arbitrary, I feel. I mean, like 4. Come on, give me 4. And this district, 85 weeks, so I could build another mill here, or do we frost break? Do we frost break around here? Do I build another extraction district, a separate one here, or is it going to be a kind of one that's 1, 2, yeah, 3. So if we did frost break, which we can't, so we don't even have 200 workforce. Okay, we need to stockpile materials. We're stockpiling food. Right, we're going to be full in 25 weeks, so reduce this. I mean, I would like to get everyone housed, right? This you can get frost breaking. Break through to here so that we have this one massive district. Right, if we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 district, and then we got these through an extension of 3. This could be a district, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sometime. This is a permanent, that could be a district. Right. This is about frost breaking though. Let's do this then, right? So we need another materials district for sure. Yeah, let's frost break this. Pause. Dreadnought. Okay, we do have workforce here. It would be nice to get another of these advanced pump jacks. Okay, we do need a housing district here, however, yeah, because we did bring people in, but we never built a house for them. Yeah, I mean, get that in, because we don't want people freezing, do we? Otherwise we're stable in old dreadnoughts, right? We still have a decent workforce. We could build another, yeah, we do have scope to build another advanced fracturing pump jack. Just need 250 heat stamps. I mean, if we are gonna build it, I would build it like now. 250, that means that's another, yeah, we need another like 150. It's another 5-6 weeks to wait just to get the heat stamps. Can we get can we ask raise funds 13 weeks? Significantly worse, and with evolvers 232, 374, significantly worse with Frostland as well. We're going to, yeah, we're going to increase Frostlander's promise. Yeah, let's go ahead and, yeah, raise Frostlander's raise 374 heat stamps. Advanced pump jack. So this will cost us 250, and I think that's silly, because I mean, will that at least take into account the fact that we are 250, the fact that we're demolishing an existing one? Oh, I guess let's test it. I mean, I don't want to test it. I wish it just told me, but the fact that it never let us build it kind of tells me it's not going to take anything into account. It's just going to spend 250, right? Which means we would have 212 left, right? But if we actually went and demolished this building, we would get 135 and 68 back. Like, I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to actually go ahead and do this. Right, remove this one. And actually build that one myself. Should we do that the same straight away with the other one? We need 500 heat stamps to build this. The whiteout is again gone. It's interesting. It's very curious, but I mean, we do have like 100,000 capacity in New London, so we'll have plenty. Okay, it's fine. Let's just take it one step at a time and see what happens. Nice, we got rid of this district. Got lots of prefabs, which is a positive. And we have minus 100 here, so we're only going to have plus 100. Right. So this is going to give us 220. Right, so here I would suggest... What does that mean? Can we actually remove this? Yes, we can, right? Why not? Yes. Okay, let's remove it and build another advanced fracturing pump jack. Right, I feel like that's reasonable. We have no oil basically here, no more stockpile. But let's get this going. We spend our cores on anything. Yeah, there you go. It's got like a double thing going on. Good stuff. We're almost out of food there. Let's get this done. Boom. It's 4. 300 oil. We might even do like extra shifts, to be really honest. Right? I mean, why not? So situation is pretty dire. I don't frankly see any reason to not do this. Out of workforce in London. We have materials, we have food, we have housing. What's there to do? We could extend one of our housing districts, really. We could do that. Right, this is possible. Right. It's possible to do. Let's go ahead and extend one here so that we don't lose any bonuses. Go ahead and extend this one. Oh, that was actually a mistake. So we do have enough housing. We just need like just a few people in here. That was silly. Okay, I've already done that. Okay, well, we'll have a slot for a building. Oh, that was silly, so I didn't think that through at all. We're about to lose some food income. Where were we? Yeah, there was a... Yeah, in the meadows we were going to find more people, right? But we need 20 expeditions for that. But instead we're stockpiling. We're stockpiling coal. We'll have 100,000 in 10 weeks. We're running out of oil again. Is there anything we can do about that? No. We are... Yeah, this stockpile will be filled in 4 days. Resource transfer. We can reduce the resource transfer here. Pretty much no need. For that. So we'll equalize that. Okay, let's build another advanced pump jack. Okay, that will give us 200 oil surplus, 220, right? So this is what we use here. Coal. Demand 320. 1,000 districts. Man, it's a lot of oil demand. To say. We need to like do everything we can I'm gonna go ahead and put some shifts in here because we need oil right now. Workers, I don't know what else. I don't want to decrease this because I don't really see a way to increase the trust of these colonists. So we don't want to kind of mess about with this too much. But resource transfer. Okay, we do have a lot of coal. Do want to transfer as much oil as we can. Already sending 600 to London. And even that is not enough. We'll be filled in 5 weeks. Okay, that was kind of pointless then. Okay, but let's... if we fill this up, we fill it up. But that is curious. Okay, let's go ahead and unpause. No matter how much oil, we're pumping 600 this way. Frostlanders' demands met. The Frostlanders are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Relations with Frostlanders improve. Trust rises. I see. Let's go ahead and pause. We do have research. Let's go ahead and... Okay, first I want to decrease energy demand. I feel like that's something I want to explore. Heat dispatcher. Constructed in these districts: food, extraction, industrial logistics, housing, heat dispatching control center where engineering teams monitor and optimize district heating, boosting the generator's output. 400 workforce, 20 heat demand. They satisfy 20 heat demand in that district for 400 workforce. Come on. Or actuated heat dispatcher. They have 40 heat. Heat dispatching control center where engineering teams use automated actuators to tune up district heating, boosting the generator's output. Jeez, generator upgrade. Maybe we need to be more efficient. Alterable delivery mechanisms, optimizing the intake of a specific fuel type, but that can be easily reconfigured to fit another. Unlocks the intake optimization generator bonus, which increases the heat yield of the selected fuel type. Construction costs 3 cores, 10 weeks. Yeah, I feel like that would be good, right? If we need to be more efficient because we're pumping like as much oil as we possibly can, as much coal as we possibly can, and we still don't have enough. Food energy efficiency, coal liquefactors, settlement heating. Right. Let's do generator upgrade, I feel. Right. Bit another one. Let's go ahead with this one. Let's try to get that done 10 weeks, yeah, because, I mean, I don't really know. Right, our demand for oil here is 600, and I mean we need more people as well urgently. I mean we're gonna get a warmer season, so we are gonna get an opportunity to actually fill up quite a bit more, I guess, which is great. We do have good amounts of food also. Up that, get that stockpiling. Yeah, we do need, however, to get more materials. Extremely increased by New London attracting outsiders. Population is soaring. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Okay, intruders, New London. Steward, a group of strangers has arrived at the old dreadnought. They call themselves the Wanderers. They seem to be a nomadic tribe for whom this wreck was a pilgrimage site. When they learned their tombs were destroyed, they were furious. Clenched jaws, the only sign of outrage. As we've taken their camp, they ask we at least provide a stockpile of oil that will enable them to survive the whiteout. They seem desperate enough to be a threat. In the face of the whiteout, they may choose to raid the old dreadnought for oil. Promise to deliver them oil. They just want to survive the whiteout, like us. You will need to stockpile 30,000 oil within 49 weeks in the old dreadnought. Turn them down and secure the site. Our own people depend on this fuel supply. You will need 12 guard squads to protect the colony. I think that's one watchtower. Yeah, our own people demand, sorry. Yeah, like... They just want to survive. Can we get 30,000 in 49 weeks? We are going to get a warmer temperature, so we are going to be pumping out a lot of oil. Right, so 30,000, that's pretty much... Okay. I mean, just one guard tower. I mean, I don't want these people to die, though. They just want to survive, like us. I mean, we did take over their site, and we did disturb their dead. It's a real dilemma. Let's not make any more enemies. I feel like if we do extended shifts across all of this oil, we should fill up our oil pretty quickly. They just want to survive the whiteout, like us. You will need to stockpile 30,000 oil within 49 weeks in the old dreadnought. Yeah, I think that will happen. Okay, fine. Let's commit to that. We are stockpiling anyway. Okay, we need to get 30,000. Okay, we're gonna have to construct a fuels hub as well, by the way, of minus 10% workforce. There are a couple here. I might build like an industrial district here at some point, so I kind of think, you know, I do. If we're gonna build this fuel stockpile anywhere, it's gonna be here. Oh, fine, bit of a waste. Fine. Yeah, with the warmer temperature, we should actually be able to do this. Okay, maybe that won't make that. That won't make those extended shifts go to waste either. Now, saving, what do we have here? Nomads encampment. A group of nomads have set up a temporary camp here after finding our people at the old dreadnought. They're expecting us to hand over a supply of oil, and then they will leave peacefully. If we don't want to wait for them to come collect promised oil, we could send a stockpile from New London. Alternatively, we could force them out with guards. Later. Okay. Well, we've come up on the hour, guys, in any case, so let's go ahead and pause here. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to face the whiteout in the next episode. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm loving it, I have to say. The deeper I get into the game, the more I like it. I really wasn't even looking forward to it that much. I liked Frostpunk 1, I didn't love it. But yeah, this one I really enjoyed. I feel like this is what I imagine Frostpunk 1 to be like. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Give it a like if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye for now.